This is video 2 about building a simple database along with two SQL statements, a select and an insert. The tools used to create and populate the database will be DB Browser and Python. In this video, I will be defining and linking primary key and foreign key values in the entity relationship diagram, leading to a sample database. I may at times use the words entity and table interchangeably. The principles apply to both, although I think entity should be reserved for the analysis and early design phases, and table for the later design and development phases of a project. First, there will be a quick recap of what was covered in the previous video, where the relationship was normalized between two entities, an actor and a film, to avoid repeating data. An actor can appear in several films. A film can contain several actors, creating a many-to-many relationship between film and actor. The relationship can be normalized by inserting a bridging or linking entity in between the original two entities, actor and film. This link still preserves the required relationship where an actor can appear in several films and a film will contain several actors. The primary and foreign keys are used to achieve this linking between the various entities. Keys are used to uniquely identify table rows. Every SQL table must be defined with a primary key when the table is created. A separate short collection of videos will discuss keys, indices, and data retrieval from a database. The actor entity is defined with the primary key, actor ID. The film entity is defined with the primary key, film ID. The actor and film entities will contain other attributes, giving information about the actor and the film, but the values of these attributes are not relevant to linking the particular entities. These primary keys are also defined within the actor-film linking entity, but they are identified as foreign keys. The actor ID in the linking entity actor-film is defined as a foreign key that is linked to the primary key in the actor entity. This linking is performed when the actor entity is defined. Similarly, the film ID is also a foreign key in the actor-film linking entity, linked to the primary key in the film entity. The pairing of the value of an actor ID and the value of film ID in a row in the actor-film entity must be unique. This pairing of the foreign key values is how a particular actor is linked to a particular film. Once that link is in place, it does not and must not be replicated within the actor-film entity. The naming of the foreign keys should be based on the primary keys they link to. However, it can be helpful to put the letters FK at the end of the foreign key names. So when building the table using a tool such as DB Browser, it is clear which are the keys to link, but it's also clear which is the primary key and which is the foreign key. In the actor-film entity, composite key can be formed from the two foreign keys, and this will become the primary key of the linking entity. Alternatively, the actor-film entity can be created with its own primary key, separate from the two foreign keys. Let me emphasize, the foreign keys are in the linking table. The linking table is on the many end of the relationships. Each foreign key value may appear multiple times in the linking table, but the pairing between particular foreign key values must be unique in the linking table. There are also data consistency issues that need to be considered in a real application. For example, not allowing a film entry to be deleted from the film table if there are still links to that film via the foreign key values within the actor film table. This series of videos will not consider how to handle that data consistency or referential integrity issue, but it is a very real issue that needs to be carefully handled in real-world applications. Let's consider an example. The actress Sandra Bullock is American. In my database, when Sandra Bullock was added to the actor table within the database, the system automatically allocated her record with a primary key value of 17. So to link Sandra Bullock to any of the films she has acted in, there needs to be at least one entry in the actor film linking table that links her actor primary key value of 17 to a film ID that corresponds to one of her films. In the test data, I've identified 3 films that Sandra Bullock appeared in: Speed, While You Were Sleeping, and Practical Magic. These films have the following primary key values in the film table: 32, 48, and 93. So how does the linking work? In the actor film table, an actor ID of 17 is combined with the film ID of 32 in a row of the table. In another row in the actor film table, the same actor ID of 17 is combined with a different film ID, 48. Finally, the actor ID of 17 is further combined with another film ID of 93. The pairings of these particular actor ID and film ID values are unique within the actor film linking table. So an actor, Sandra Bullock, has been linked to several films. In reverse, how can the actors in the film Speed be identified? First of all, look in the film table and find the entry Speed, and its primary key value is 32. Then use that primary key value and look for the rows in the actor film with the film ID of 32. There are 3 rows with film ID 32 that are paired with the actor ID values 17, 47, and 51. Looking up these actor ID primary key values in the actor table, they link to the actors Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, and Dennis Hopper. In summary, the film Speed, with the primary key value of 32, is linked to actor IDs 17, 47, and 51, which are the actors Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, and Dennis Hopper. The films have been linked to the actors. Here is an extract from a table representation of this data to see this connection on operation. The actor Keanu Reeves in the actor table has a primary key value of 47. Find which films Keanu Reeves appears in, take his primary key of 47, and find the occurrence of that value within the actor film linking table. Actor ID of 47 is paired with film ID values of 32 and 39. Finally, the film ID values are used to find the rows in the film table which have the titles Speed and The Lake House. So my database indicates that Keanu Reeves has appeared in Speed and The Lake House. In a similar way, working from the film Speed with film ID 32, we find that the actors Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, and Dennis Hopper have appeared in that film.